Hi, in this video I'm going to cover the basics of the default writing tool. Now I'm going to load up one of my template files here, which has a selection of options available to you. The big change between this and the previous version of Wavemaker is that you can add subsections to a chapter. You can basically work in scenes, and you can keep adding these as deep as you need to go, although I'd recommend, for the sake of your own sanity, probably don't take it too far down that chain. But that means you can effectively write little chunks of scenes, and you can easily move them around, like so, drag and drop. Now, the other thing I've done as a request for this one is when you are using the editor, you also have access to some formatting tools. They're fairly basic formatting tools. They allow you to do things like bold, italic, and headings. Bold's pretty straightforward. Just click on the B button. In Chrome, you can also press Control and B, and that will do the same thing. Control and I will do italics, or clicking on the italic button here. I think there may be some odd behavior on Firefox with shortcuts not doing the same sort of things. The headings are set here, and they're literally just slightly styled as being slightly larger. If you need to reset something, you can reset it back to paragraph using the paragraph tag at the top. There is also a distraction-free mode, which centers nicely in a sort of typewriting format and also leaves you with the options to do your formatting up here. Coming out of the distraction-free mode, you should find you've also got a notes section here. Now, what I've done here is I'll just delete this section, and you'll notice I'm back at chapter 1. This is the Better Novel Project template, and it's got all the cards from the previous version, although I've color-coded them this time, and these provide you with a guide. So you will also be able to create your own note cards in the note planning board tool, which is here, as you can see. And what happens is it keeps the structure of the document in the planning board, in that if you've got an extra little bit, it drops it into the grid, like so. Now, the editor itself will word count all the way through this, and it will word count for each section. If you need a total document word count, you can literally come into the manuscript settings option at the top here, where you can also change the title of the project. Template, let's call this. You also have some control over layout options, and these are more for your display options, so you can set a preference. You can set your font size, spacing. The paragraph indentation is an automatic paragraph indentation, so you don't use tab. And that will happen automatically to every paragraph that is not the first paragraph in a chapter or in a section. Paragraph spacing, space between paragraph, and the page style here is literally the difference is, I'll pull it up for you so you get an idea. As you can see, the page has gone full width for people who prefer to have that full width feel when they're writing. Now, a lot of these features are new and will take a little bit of time for old users to get the hang of, but I'm sure you'll find they're all useful. Quite a lot of work has gone into Wavemaker over the last 6 months to get it to this point, and I hope you enjoy using it. Wavemaker is free software. However, if you want to support me, you can become a patron. There are links on the website and in the video comments below.